Swollen ankles, stiff knees, aching joints, those are problems most seniors expect. But what about your eyes? You may think blurry vision, trouble reading fine print, or struggling to drive at night is just an inevitable part of aging. But here's something most people never hear from their doctors. In many cases, what's on your plate is quietly speeding up vision decline. By the time you turn 60, your eyes are far more vulnerable to oxidative stress, poor circulation, and damage to the delicate tissues that control focus and clarity. And while medications and glasses can help, they only cover up the symptoms. The real solution starts inside your body. New research shows that certain everyday foods can either protect your eyesight or silently destroy it. In fact, one large study found that older adults who regularly consumed high sugar and processed foods had up to 3 times the risk of age-related vision loss. On the other hand, specific nutrient-rich foods have been shown to slow or even reverse retinal damage, protecting sharp vision well into your 70s and 80s. In this video, you'll discover the 4 worst foods that damage your eyesight and the 4 best foods that keep your vision sharp, ranked from least to most powerful. Number 4. Sugary sodas. Sugary sodas may look like a simple way to quench thirst, but for your eyes, they're one of the most damaging drinks you can put into your body. Each can is loaded with refined sugar, and when that sugar hits your bloodstream, it causes a sharp spike in blood glucose. Over time, these constant surges wear down the delicate network of tiny blood vessels that feed oxygen and nutrients to the retina, the part of the eye that allows you to see fine detail, color, and contrast. When those vessels weaken or become blocked, vision begins to blur and dark spots can appear. A 2018 study published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science tracked thousands of older adults and found that those who regularly consumed sugar-sweetened beverages were 57% more likely to develop diabetic retinopathy, a major cause of blindness in seniors. Even more concerning, participants who did not have diabetes at the start of the study still showed early signs of retinal thinning if they drank soda more than 5 times a week. Researchers concluded that the constant sugar spikes alone were enough to damage eye tissue over time. For seniors, this risk is even greater because aging bodies naturally become less efficient at processing sugar. That means the same can of soda that once just gave you an energy boost can now set off a chain reaction of inflammation, oxidative stress, and vascular strain, all of which directly impact the eyes. The solution isn't complicated, but it does require a choice. Replacing sodas with healthier beverages is one of the fastest ways to protect your vision. Sparkling water with a squeeze of citrus, unsweetened iced teas, or even a glass of chilled herbal infusion can give you flavor without the sugar overload. Your eyes thrive on stable blood sugar and strong circulation, and cutting sodas is a direct step toward preserving those evening reading sessions, crossword puzzles, or nighttime drives. Every sip you swap helps protect your sight.
Number 3. Fried foods. Crispy fried chicken, golden French fries, or onion rings may taste comforting, but for your eyes, these foods are a slow-moving danger. The main problem isn't the food itself, but the oils used to fry it. Most commercial frying oils are high in trans fats and unstable polyunsaturated fats that oxidize when exposed to high heat. Once inside your body, those oxidized fats increase inflammation and release harmful compounds called free radicals. These unstable molecules attack cell membranes, including the delicate tissues of the eye. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients followed older adults with different dietary patterns and found that those who consumed fried foods at least 3 times per week had a 34% higher risk of developing advanced macular degeneration compared to those who avoided them. Macular degeneration is the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60, gradually robbing central vision and making reading or recognizing faces nearly impossible. Researchers link the damage directly to oxidized fats, which impair blood flow to the retina and accelerate the breakdown of the macula. For seniors, this effect is even more severe. As we age, our bodies produce fewer antioxidants, the natural defense system against oxidative stress. That means fried foods hit harder, leaving less protection against the very damage they cause. If your meals often include deep-fried items, the risk of vision decline rises with every bite. The good news is that you can still enjoy savory, satisfying meals without the same risk. Try roasting potatoes with olive oil and herbs instead of frying them, or use an air fryer to mimic the crispiness without drowning food in unhealthy oils. Even small swaps, like baking chicken wings instead of deep frying, cut down on harmful fats while keeping flavor intact. By choosing cooking methods that reduce oxidation, you're not just protecting your heart, but also giving your eyes a better chance to stay sharp. Limiting fried foods is one of the most impactful steps seniors can take to slow down macular degeneration and keep vision clearer for longer. Number 2. White bread. It might surprise you, but that slice of soft white bread on your plate could be quietly harming your eyesight. The problem lies in how refined carbohydrates behave inside the body. White bread, along with other highly processed carbs like bagels or pastries, is quickly broken down into glucose. This rapid surge in blood sugar doesn't just affect energy, it directly stresses the eyes. High glucose levels stiffen the small blood vessels that nourish the lens and retina, increasing the risk of cloudiness and vision decline. A 2017 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with the highest intake of refined carbohydrates were 177% more likely to develop cataracts than those who consumed lower glycemic foods. Cataracts occur when the lens of the eye becomes cloudy, scattering light and making it difficult to read, drive, or recognize faces. Researchers explain that the repeated sugar spikes from refined carbs accelerate glycation, a process that damages lens proteins and causes them to clump together. Once that clumping begins, vision loss can progress steadily without surgical intervention. For seniors, this effect is even more severe because natural antioxidant defenses decline with age, leaving the lens more vulnerable to oxidative stress. Even if you don't have diabetes, eating foods like white bread regularly can set the stage for blurry or hazy eyesight years earlier than expected. Thankfully, there are simple ways to protect your vision without giving up bread entirely. Choosing whole grain or sprouted grain bread provides fiber that slows glucose release, helping to keep blood sugar more stable. Pairing bread with protein, such as eggs or nut butter, further reduces the sugar surge, supporting steady circulation to the eyes. Another option is to swap bread-based snacks with whole grains like quinoa or oats, which fuel the body while delivering antioxidants that protect eye tissue. Number 1. Processed meats. Bacon, ham, hot dogs, and deli slices might be convenient and flavorful, but for your eyes, they can be one of the most destructive food choices. The main issue lies in the high nitrate and sodium content used to preserve and flavor these meats. Once consumed, nitrates are converted into compounds that damage blood vessels, particularly the tiny capillaries that feed oxygen and nutrients to the retina. Over time, this weakens circulation to the eyes, leaving them more vulnerable to degeneration and vision loss. A 2020 study in the journal Eye followed nearly 5,000 older adults over several years and found that those who ate processed meats at least 4 times per week had a 58% higher risk of developing age-related macular degeneration. This condition gradually erodes central vision, making it difficult to read, sew, or even recognize loved ones' faces. Researchers highlighted nitrates and excess sodium as the main culprits, noting that both contribute to stiffened arteries and increased oxidative stress in retinal tissue. For seniors, the effect is even more concerning. As blood vessels naturally lose flexibility with age, adding the strain of nitrate-heavy foods accelerates the decline. High sodium also raises blood pressure, further straining fragile vessels in the eyes and increasing the likelihood of small hemorrhages that blur vision. The good news is that reducing processed meat doesn't mean giving up protein or flavor. Lean poultry, fresh fish, or even plant-based proteins like lentils and beans provide the nourishment your body needs without the vessel-damaging additives. If you still enjoy the occasional slice of ham or sausage, try to limit it to rare occasions and balance it with antioxidant-rich vegetables to lessen the impact. Your eyes thrive on healthy blood flow and oxygen supply.
Every time you replace a processed meat with a fresher option, you're not only protecting your heart, but also directly supporting the tiny structures in your eyes that keep your vision clear. This single change can mean the difference between fading eyesight and maintaining the independence that comes with sharp, reliable vision. Number 4. Carrots. Carrots have long been linked with good eyesight, and there's solid science behind that reputation. These bright orange vegetables are packed with beta-carotene, a plant pigment that the body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for the production of rhodopsin, a pigment in the retina that helps your eyes detect light, especially in dim conditions. Without enough of it, seniors are more likely to struggle with night vision, making evening drives or navigating dark rooms more difficult and even dangerous. A 2020 study published in Nutrients examined dietary patterns of older adults and found that those with higher beta-carotene intake were 41% less likely to develop night blindness compared to those with low intake. Researchers explained that beta-carotene also acts as an antioxidant, helping to protect delicate eye tissues from oxidative stress caused by free radicals. Over time, this protection helps preserve sharpness and reduces the risk of age-related macular degeneration. For seniors, incorporating carrots into meals is both simple and effective. Cooking carrots lightly, such as steaming or roasting, actually makes their beta-carotene easier to absorb. Pairing them with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, helps your body take in more of this vital nutrient. Carrots can be enjoyed in soups, stews, or grated into salads for a quick boost. Even a daily serving of carrot sticks with hummus can contribute meaningfully to long-term eye health. And while carrots are famous for their benefits to vision, they work best as part of a larger pattern of nutrient-rich foods. They don't act like medicine overnight, but with regular inclusion, they give your eyes the raw materials needed to stay strong. Think of carrots as building blocks for sharper sight. Simple, affordable, and highly effective. Number 3. Salmon. When it comes to protecting vision, salmon is one of the most powerful foods you can add to your plate. The key lies in its abundance of omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which is a structural component of the retina. As we age, DHA levels in the eyes naturally decline, and this loss is linked to dry eye syndrome, blurry vision, and an increased risk of macular degeneration. Eating salmon helps restore those levels, keeping the retina flexible and functioning properly. A 2020 study in the British Journal of Ophthalmology followed seniors who ate fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week. The results showed a 39% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration compared to those who rarely consumed fish. Researchers explained that omega-3s improve blood flow to the retina, reduce chronic inflammation, and help protect light-sensitive cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. This translates into sharper vision and a lower chance of experiencing the gradual vision fade that many seniors fear. For anyone over 60, salmon offers benefits beyond the eyes. It supports cardiovascular health, which in turn improves circulation to tiny eye capillaries, ensuring they receive steady oxygen and nutrients. Poor circulation is a hidden factor in many vision problems, so this indirect effect makes salmon doubly valuable. To get the most benefit, aim for wild-caught salmon when possible, as it tends to have higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants compared to farmed varieties. Grilling, baking, or steaming are the best cooking methods as they preserve nutrients without adding unhealthy fats. Pair salmon with leafy greens or colorful vegetables for a nutrient-packed meal that supports both your eyes and overall health. Salmon isn't just tasty, it's one of the most reliable foods to help seniors maintain clear, comfortable vision.
Number 2. Blueberries. These small, dark berries may look simple, but they are one of the most powerful foods you can eat for protecting your vision. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that give them their deep blue color. These compounds defend the retina from oxidative stress and inflammation, two of the biggest drivers of age-related vision decline. For seniors, this means extra protection against macular degeneration, glaucoma, and even diabetic eye damage. A 2019 clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that older adults who consumed 1 cup of blueberries daily for 12 weeks showed a 25% improvement in retinal blood flow and reduced markers of oxidative stress in eye tissue. Improved circulation is critical for keeping the retina nourished and for maintaining clear vision, especially in low-light conditions. The study also noted better contrast sensitivity, the ability to distinguish objects from their background, which is vital for safe driving and avoiding falls. Blueberries don't just help circulation, they also support the structural proteins in the eye. Their antioxidants help preserve collagen in the cornea and strengthen connective tissues that hold the eye in shape. That's why many seniors who eat blueberries regularly report less eye fatigue and sharper focus during reading or screen use. Adding blueberries to your diet is easy and delicious. You can enjoy them fresh, frozen, or blended into smoothies. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, mix them with plain yogurt, or simply snack on a handful in the afternoon. Frozen blueberries retain most of their antioxidant power, so they're a convenient option when fresh berries are out of season. Think of blueberries as daily armor for your eyes. They don't just taste good, they actively repair and protect the most sensitive parts of your vision system. Number 1. Spinach. Spinach may look like just another leafy green, but for your eyes, it's one of the most powerful foods you can eat. The secret lies in 2 carotenoids it contains in abundance, lutein and zeaxanthin. These pigments act like natural filters inside the eye, blocking harmful blue light from reaching the delicate retina. Over time, blue light and ultraviolet exposure contribute to macular degeneration, cataracts, and general vision decline. By building up stores of lutein and zeaxanthin in your eyes, spinach essentially works like internal sunglasses, protecting your vision from the inside out. A 2016 study in JAMA Ophthalmology tracked older adults who regularly ate leafy greens rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. The results were striking. Participants who consumed the highest levels were 40% less likely to develop advanced macular degeneration compared to those with the lowest intake. Researchers emphasized that these compounds accumulate in the macula itself, reinforcing the very structure that controls sharp central vision. For seniors, this protection is especially critical. As natural levels of lutein and zeaxanthin decline with age, the eyes lose their ability to filter damaging light efficiently. This is one reason why reading tablets or driving at night can become more difficult over time. By restoring these nutrients through foods like spinach, you directly strengthen the eye's natural defense system. The best part is how versatile spinach can be. You can enjoy it raw in salads, sautéed lightly with olive oil, or blended into smoothies for a nearly invisible nutrition boost. Cooking spinach slightly actually increases the bioavailability of lutein, making it easier for the body to absorb. Pairing spinach with healthy fats like avocado or nuts helps these pigments get into your bloodstream and ultimately into your eyes. Spinach doesn't just keep your eyes sharp, but it also benefits overall circulation and reduces inflammation throughout the body. But for vision, it stands out as the #1 food seniors should lean on. A simple serving a few times a week can pay off with clearer sight, better protection against harmful light, and a stronger chance of maintaining independence through good vision. Your eyesight is one of your greatest tools for independence, yet many seniors unknowingly speed up its decline with everyday food choices. Sugary sodas, fried foods, white bread, and processed meats may be convenient, but research shows they place enormous strain on your eyes. They spike blood sugar, damage fragile blood vessels, and accelerate the very conditions that lead to cataracts and macular degeneration. The good news is that simple dietary swaps can make a real difference. Carrots supply beta-carotene to sharpen night vision. Salmon delivers omega-3 fatty acids that keep the retina healthy and reduce dry eye problems. Blueberries strengthen circulation and protect the retina with powerful antioxidants, while spinach provides lutein and zeaxanthin, natural filters that block harmful light and slow macular damage. Each of these foods offers unique protection,
and together they create a powerful foundation for preserving vision well into your 70s and 80s. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Have you tried adding carrots, salmon, blueberries, or spinach into your meals? Share your experiences in the comments below and let us know how your eyesight has changed over the years. Tell us your age and where you're watching from. We replied to as many comments as we can. And if you found this video helpful, remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss our health tips. Your eyes deserve protection, and with the right foods, you can enjoy sharper, more reliable vision for years to come. Stay strong, stay clear-sighted, and take good care of yourself.